Welcome into the Film Guy Network. It's football season, which means I've got a film study for you. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in to the Film Guy Network on a fabulous Sunday afternoon over here. This guy's a very interesting prospect, okay? We talked all offseason about DJ Lagway being one of the most talented football players that college football has in terms of a thrower of the football. Few more talented, more gifted athletes than this guy at the position. The only problem is that A, he hasn't really been healthy, and B, he hasn't been able to practice because he hasn't been healthy. He wasn't able to practice all year last year, according to Billy Napier. He wasn't able to practice this spring because of a shoulder thing, according to Billy Napier. He wasn't able to practice this fall camp because of a calf thing. So this is a football player that is going to show signs of, oh, well, he hasn't practiced very much. There's going to be a lot in this game where you're like, oh, haven't practiced very much. There's also a lot of head scratchers from what they're doing offensively that we're going to go through as well. Now, I don't expect this to do massive numbers because I don't know how much people want to sit in the misery. This is a bad loss. Okay, it's 18-16 against South Florida. All right, it's the first time the University of Florida has lost to a Florida State school, university that isn't Florida State or Miami in, I think, 30 years. It's been a long time since something like this has happened. So let's take some medicine because I think this is a really, really good football player. And he might be available for free agency because I don't know if this head coach is going to survive this schedule the remaining way. So, very talented football player worth evaluating today. Got a couple of rules around this network. If you learn anything about the game of football, you must subscribe. If you learn anything about your favorite football team, you must subscribe. If you have any fun at all today, you must subscribe. Let's shut up and let's grind the tape. All right, here we go. LSU fans, this is the guy coming to town this weekend for you guys. Again, uber talented, but as we can see, first play of the football game. Also, if you're preparing for this team, go get a lot of funky stuff. They're in 13 personnel right now. Them three big old bodies that they're going to now condense into a tighter condensed set, and they're going to get a naked tight end running right down the sideline right here for a big old touchdown. We call this Y leak around here. We take the I love football route, run two guys off the screen. We got a touchdown right here. Fourth play of the game. First real pass attempt for number 2, and we sail it. Okay, we sail it. We throw it over the wide receiver. Now, we got a rule around here, or a saying around here. We can underthrow. All right, we can put it on his face. We cannot overthrow. All right, we cannot have shots that just don't hit the rim. All right, we can't do stuff like this. Now, I think I know why. All right, I think I know why. This is a running football. This is a ball where, hey, in live action, it's going to look a little bit different than routes on air, and you can see it in his mechanics. This is a normally really clean football player. I want everybody to pay attention to what happens to his back right foot as he throws this football. This is unlike him. See how high we are off the ground? You'll see as the game progresses, we really start to drag that toe and slam that force. What we're doing right now is allowing that stuff to elevate on us. If our platform elevates, what do you think is going to happen to the football? The football might elevate as well. It does. It jumps on us just a tad bit. All right, we overthrow this wide receiver. Should be a big explosive to start the football game. Hey, what we're not going to show you, Florida fans, is the rest of the audience is Jaden Ball just absolutely obliterating this USF offense, like our defense. Every time he had the ball, I felt like he was gashing them. It's a real question as to why he got 6 carries on the opening drive. Y'all walk the ball down the field, and then I think he gets 12 carries the rest of the football game. That makes no sense to me. All right? That's like we're going to open up with a message of Jaden Ball is great, and then we're going to forget the message midway through the football game. That's weird. Every time he toted it, I felt like he was getting chunk plays. I think this is one of these right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I swear, Austin, I think 5 or 6 carries opening drive, 18 total in the football game. Very weird. Now, I love the willingness to throw this football. I sometimes I do. I've never doubted his willingness to throw the football into tight windows. But big dog, we cannot throw that football. We cannot throw that football. All right. No matter how much football we practice, no matter how good we can't be doing that. All right. Especially when our check down's right over here. Now we just got done watching what most would call Charlie check down. But look at the situation right here. Opening possession of the football game. It's 2nd and 3. Can we not just learn to live to fight another down right here? We don't have to do this. We're sacrificing 3 points every time we do something like that. Or potentially sacrificing 3 points every time we do that. I think we get a good shot of his mechanics here. I think our toe slams here. We do a really good job. See how much flatter we are there? See how that foot doesn't rise on us, Austin? And the ball's where we want it to be. I just hate the decision. Whew. It's another theme of theirs, man. Like they had critical drops, and then right after what should have been a touchdowns, they get holding penalties and just sloppy football, mistimed penalties too. You know what I've always found, Austin? The really good football teams don't have the holds on touchdowns. You know what I mean? We bust a 65-yard explosive. Well, it's coming back because the left tackle held, right? Really, really good football teams don't have that happen to them. For some reason, it's probably because they're disciplined, all right? But we got a tud right there, big dog. Catch the ball. Our quarterback's working. Our quarterback's trying right now. But this is, again, this ball ends up well, all right? It ends up in the right spot. But I am a big-time chicken and rice, do the fundamentals, be boring guy at the position because I think it matters. I think there's a reason why we're 59% completion percentage. I think there's a reason why we turn the football over. I think there's a reason why, despite, everyone's told us we're uber talented our entire life, but why are we doing this through our passes? You know what I mean? Why can't we just, it's a great ball now. We're going to miss one later, all right? But why can't we just, instead of, you know what I mean? Why we got to be so cool? Why can't we just be disciplined? Ugh. Catch the ball, though, bro. Let's go to play 21. Whole bunch of slop right there. Whole bunch of penalties. Whole bunch of ugh. Let's go to 21. I'm trying to coach the kid up because I think the kid's good. We just got to learn. Now, what is this? This, again, if I saw this and I were a fan of this football team, I would question the entire operation. Just this one little thing. Because your head coach is the offensive coordinator, and y'all clearly coached this, which is, to me, it's rudimentary. I think it's rudimentary college football. If someone jumps into the neutral zone, the center should snap the ball, and we now have a free play. That should be the operation. There should be no, oh, he jumped in the neutral zone. Hey, offensive guard, jump off sides and point at him so everybody, we can get our free 5. No, we want a free 55. We don't want a free 5. Watch this. This tells me I don't think we're coached the right way here. Look, downside left, boom, hey, neutral zone, center, you're looking at him. Snap the ball. What do we, instead we're coached for the guy in front of us to point at, why do we want 5? I want 45. Yeah, awesome. We got 5. Everybody did the operation correctly. We pointed them out. That's all good. Hey, shout out to that Georgia film study just going out right now. I think that's what I just saw. But I don't like the operation there. I want to hunt by procedure. I want our procedure to be hunting when they make a mistake, which we're trying to get them to make a mistake right here. We are hard counting. Snap the football. Good?
All good.
All right, bro. I think it's a really good job right here by the running back right here. Watch this. This is good football from Jaden Baugh. Okay, there's a lot of highlights here. Okay, even though it's a bad loss. Watch him abort the fake right here because he recognizes corner pressure. We're supposed to be taking play action into the belly right here. Instead, we're going to abort our fake, get the hell out of there, and go meet the blitzer right there, give our quarterback an opportunity. But, of course, like every big play in this football game, touchdown, right, Austin? Wrong. Holding. Watch, I think it's the right guard right here. Right guard absolutely tackles somebody. Who gets called here? Somebody got called for a hold. It's coming back. Now we're in this nightmare. Is this when we get 2 trick plays? No. That's earlier in the football game. We get 2 back-to-back trick plays from the coordinator. Yeah, double reverse pass, gets into the Wildcat 2nd and 15. Yeah, just real great stuff, man. Hey, we'll take a quick minute to give a shout out to our friends over at Sleeper. What a great time to be here on this network this year, but also a great time to be with our friends over at Sleeper. Go over to Sleeper today, the #1 place for daily fantasy and prop plays. Sleeper Picks is a real money product that connects friends over picks. Choose 2 to 8 of your favorite players from pregame, live, or even across different sports. Pick more than or less than the predicted stats. It's that simple. On Sleeper, you can get up to 100x payouts, share with your friends, and get rewarded today. Use promo code Brooks, as you see on the screen, on Sleeper and get 100% deposit match up to $100. Again, that's sleeper.com/promo/Brooks. Terms and conditions apply. Boys, as you know, we're about 28 minutes at the time of this ad read from the kickoff of NFL Sunday. So go ahead, run over to Sleeper right now. I'll give you permission to leave the stream actively. Go over to Sleeper, get a play in right quick, and get paid. We appreciate those folks over there at Sleeper. Again, that's promo code Brooks over there on Sleeper. Throw this ball away, dude. Throw this ball away. Look how we're throwing this. Now, hey, guess what, Austin? We're begging for a PI right here, but they call this play, they deem this uncatchable because we're out here shooting jump shots. You know what I mean? We're out here shooting jump shots. Again, hey, this might work. This might work if we took 1,000 reps this week in practice. It might. It probably will. Moving forward in your career, it might. But like we're not dialed in enough to just be playing this free. Uncatchable. Now this right here, this is a good ball. Damn good ball. Reading free access over here. We got off coverage. We love it. We love that. Boom. Great ball. Get your feet set. Oh no, we go here. We go to the tight. That's what it looks like to be ready to throw into that window. Also, this is wide open. Good ball. It's so crazy to see them only score 16 points when you just, I think it was 16, when you watch the silent copy with just this. Because you see them creating chunk plays. You see them being able to run the football. It's just weird. Penalties, bad turnovers, just bad turnover, I should say. Just weird stuff. I think I'm really cool with the decision here. Yeah, we got an underneath defender running there and the safety closing and that shut off. I'm good here. Check the ball down. Good job. All right, now, this is the stuff that would, I guess, really aggravate me. It's 1st and 10 right now. Like, he's right there. You're looking at him. Just throw that football right now. It's 1st and 10, man. It's not 3rd and 16. It's 1st and 10. Take the profit instead of doing what you're about to do, which is for some reason pull the football down. Also, that window's available if you really wanted it. If you wanted to be hunting and active, it's right there for you. But instead, we turn that one down too, and now we're into a scramble, and it ends up 2nd and 12. And this is really risky. I don't like this either. I don't like going down to our knee and just flaring the ball up right here, even though I know we're trying to be a playmaker. All this stuff in the pocket right here, the not turning that down, not having our feet ready to actually throw that ball, that's why he's pumping that. He's already turned the shallow down. He's working here, but we're already all this is telling me we have not practiced a ton of football, which he hasn't. This is an even bigger sign of it. Like, I think we're throwing a 15 back to 12-yard comeback down here on the bottom, and we throw this sucker in the dirt. This is supposed to be a super clean, accurate thrower on these types of throws, all right? And instead, we don't have a rapport with that guy. We have no rapport with that wide receiver right here. Now, this is what's really crazy to me. All right, Austin, I don't know how much you've been watching and paying attention, but let's just talk some football right here. That guy and that guy. We call this capped, Austin. His coverage is capped by this safety. Now, when you have capped coverage, what should you maybe possibly be thinking from this nickel defender? Pressure.
Blitz.
Okay, blitz. Even his body language tells you he's probably coming, right? We should probably be expecting it. Now, watch here. This is what's crazy to me. We're going to spin it back to the wide here in a second. This was really not even crazy, almost concerning. Downset hut, we give a hard count, right? And guess what? He showed it. He feinted it right there. So now guess what the coordinator's going to do? Because we're in check with me, right? Downset hut, give a hard count, see what they do. Now check with me on the sideline, all right? We get the call that we want to run this vertical right here from this tight end. And we know we got nickel pressure. The coach has called this for us to throw this football. What are we doing? Why are we turning this down? It's right there. Bam! We're already clicked off. Why? Coach is calling that for that right there. And then, like, it's so weird to see. I don't want to throw that. It's a wide open window. Coach has called this for me. But then I want to live on the edge like this. This is crazy to me. We got a go route right here. I think we're trying to work the sail, all right, from the number 3 wide receiver. I think this is Eugene Wilson. We're trying to get him on a sail. Now, they do a great job of covering it. Okay, we're rolling the quarterback to the right as well. Okay, let me get to the top of this where we're actually expecting the ball out on this sail concept, and you'll see it's absolutely cooked. Okay, boom, great job. They're trying to work to this area of the field. He's closing. He's doing a great job rerouting. We've got the corner underneath. All right, and there's this I love football route. It's a post working back away from us because we are rolling right by design, and we're going to try to throw this ball. This is a no-go. This is an absolute no-go. You cannot do this. This play is dead. Throw that sucker out of bounds. Call it a day. Now, you can sit here and tell me, hey, we're trusting our guys to go win on one-on-one. Not against your body. Not against your body. And again, I think this is a 2nd and 11, okay? Live for 3rd down right here. Watch how hard this throw is. Design roll, play action, and you throwing that one? It's a great ball right here. I do wonder how fully healthy he is because it looks like 85, 90% to me. Great layered football right here. Hey, they're trying to get back to that sail. Coordinators know what they're doing. They know what they want to do, right? They're trying to get to certain things over and over and over again because they know or at least think it's going to work. It's a really well thrown ball right here. This is what it looks like to layer the football, guys. This is what we call a touch throw. Okay, a 2-ball, if you will, on this network. Doink. Good job. Now, you can't move the cameras, all right, but right here on my board, it says mesh versus man equals low to high. Mesh versus zone equals high to low. So here we go. Everybody's running mesh. Everybody runs mesh. They're running what we call mesh Z spot, okay? So mesh is normally ran out of duos, which we got right here. 2 guys over here, 2 guys over here, hence duos. All right, so here's the deal. We're going to run one under, and somebody is coming back to the spot. The reason we read it high to low versus zone is because these middle defenders will ultimately get pulled apart by these mesh concepts, right? And ultimately, that zone will open up right over the middle in the spot. Versus man, we want to read that leverage, okay, and get the ball out immediately because we're probably getting pressure. All right, so we got a whole lot of zone indicators, guys. Pre-snap, butts to the sideline, butts to the sideline, butts to the sideline, middle of field safety, all eyes on me. Getting a whole lot of zone coverage, so we should probably be reading this high to low. And I'll be sure as damned, look what opens up right as the zone progresses. Bam, there's the spot. It's right over the ball. Now, they have hard bailed, so there's really no wrong answer as long as we put the ball in a right spot on these wide receivers. We don't. We put it on the back shoulder of Eugene Wilson, and now he has no ability to make a guy miss. Here we go. Watch it from the tight. And here's why we missed. Because we have zero discipline in our lower body. All right, this is all correctable, by the way. This is all fixable. Look at our lower body. Look how much we're floating right now, okay? Instead of being on firm side into that front left side, okay, we are just flipping right through it, wham, all right? And we put that ball on his back shoulder. Meanwhile, we should be throwing the spot right here, okay? Now, this is the real... What are we doing? Like, what are we being coached? How are we talking? You know, are we comfortable? Do we feel good? Are we our true selves? I don't think we are, because that, son, is an absolute layup. That's an absolute layup. And we damn near throw a pick six. Because again, hey, bro, when you're healthy and you're confident and you're playing every day and you're practicing every day, you can go out here and hoop this. You can hoop like this, but you are not shooting this shot Monday through Friday. So we can't be coming out here on Saturday doing it. For the first time in your life, this is not going down. These shots are not going down. Look at us. By the way, no reason. Clean pocket. Offensive line doing a great job. We can stand firm right there. They're going to run them past the spot. I think he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. And if it goes like it's looking like it's going to go, he's going to be available. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye.